Zara's hands trembled as she held the confidential file. Inside were photographs, passports, and names of several young women. Every one of them had one thing in common. They had all accepted luxury vacations from strangers. None of them had ever returned home. Her heart nearly stopped. She quickly placed the file back exactly where she found it.
Footsteps echoed through the hallway. Daniel was coming. Zara switched off the room's light and hid behind a metal cabinet, covering her mouth to keep from breathing loudly. The door slowly creaked open. Daniel stepped inside. He looked around carefully. For a terrifying moment, it seemed he knew someone had been there. After several long seconds, he walked away. Only then did Zara breathe again.
She hurried back to her hotel room. Her phone? Gone. Passport? Missing. Even her handbag had disappeared. Daniel had already made sure she couldn't leave. She was trapped.
A knock came at the door. "Room service." But Zara had ordered nothing. She stayed silent. The knocking became louder. Then, the door handle slowly began turning. Someone had a master key.
Thinking quickly, Zara climbed onto the balcony. The hotel overlooked the ocean several floors below. She carefully stepped across the narrow ledge toward the next balcony. One slip, and she would fall to her death.
She made it across safely. Inside the neighboring room was an elderly couple. Breathless and terrified, she begged for help. The couple immediately locked the door and called the local police. For the first time that night, Zara believed she might survive. Meanwhile, Daniel discovered Zara had escaped. His calm smile disappeared. He ordered his men to search every floor of the hotel, every exit, every staircase, every security camera. No one was leaving. Police officers arrived within minutes. Daniel greeted them politely. He acted shocked. He claimed Zara was his girlfriend, suffering from mental illness. He even showed them photographs from their vacation together. Everything looked convincing. The officers hesitated. Who should they believe?
Just before the police prepared to leave, Zara remembered the hidden room. She begged them to follow her. Reluctantly, one officer agreed. When they reached the secret door, it was gone. Fresh paint covered the wall. The medical room had completely disappeared. Daniel smiled. There, you see. She imagined everything. Zara stood frozen. Had she lost her mind? Or had someone erased every trace?
Then, one young police officer noticed something unusual. Fresh footprints. Tiny drops of blood leading toward the basement. He quietly followed them. Hidden beneath the hotel was another room. This one was much larger. Rows of confidential file, medical equipment, forged passports,
large amounts of cash, computers filled with records, everything Zara had described. Daniel's smile vanished.
His guards suddenly pulled out weapons. Panic erupted. Guests screamed. Police rushed for cover. Daniel ran toward a hidden exit. Zara refused to let him escape. She chased him through dark underground tunnels beneath the hotel. The sound of footsteps echoed endlessly. Daniel was getting away.
Daniel reached a waiting speedboat. Just as he started the engine, police boats surrounded him from every direction. There was nowhere left to run. For the first time, Daniel looked afraid. As police searched Daniel's laptop, they uncovered something even more horrifying. This wasn't one criminal. It wasn't one hotel. It wasn't even one country. It was an international network that had been operating for years, and dozens of missing people were still unaccounted for. The nightmare was only beginning. To be continued.